Hello and welcome back to Project Prototech. Alright, so in our last episode, we took the fighters out, had one mild success where a single fighter managed to follow me to the destination, and then the other was a significant success where all four fighters followed me. However, the lead ship got shot out basically immediately in the combat engagement, so I had to go back and get the big ship. This then led to the small problem of that the fighters would go ahead and engage, and then they just kind of wandered around. They didn't actually ever, go back to try and follow something. But at the end of the engagement, I did manage to go ahead and take the high-profile escort, which if we wander on over here, you can see that I went ahead and I have already placed the thruster down with the merge blocks where I want it to go. So we have 3 Prototech thrusters, and we have the Prototech jump drive. We also have a pair of Prototech gyros over there, and I think there's 3 downstairs. Let me check. Yeah, 3 Prototech gyros down here, as well as a single Prototech battery. So I have now accomplished all of what I wanted to do with this, which was try and lead a drone swarm, try and have something that can take on a factorum warship one-on-one. And all that's left then is to go ahead and get this thing built and running. So ideally, I would like to get at least one more Prototech gyro. That would give me a grand total of 6, which I think should be more than enough for a ship like this. And then I also need a Prototech fusion reactor to power it, and ideally also a couple of Prototech batteries. But, those are surprisingly hard to find. So if I can't find them, I'm just gonna call it a day and hope that the fusion reactor is enough for me. That being said, we are going to need to either get the fusion reactor, or we are going to need to get an assembler, Prototech assembler. Because if I come on over here, I could do a search, and I've got some Prototech machinery here. Looks like this is where I'm shoving most of my Prototech stuff. Prototech scrap. Let's try that again. What else is Prototech here? Oh, cooling units. There we go. So I have 3 Prototech frames, as well as a bunch of Prototech other stuff. So if I get the fusion reactor, I can just plop it in. If I get an assembler, then I can use the Prototech frames to place it down instead. So either one of those will allow me to reach my goal. And now it's just a matter of going ahead and getting it done. So for that, I could go ahead and just repeatedly take this thing out and clear encounters until I'm done. But I want to see how easy it is to recover the fighters. So after the engagement with the high-profile transport, Furbolg 1 and 3 actually came back to the Thanatos. They didn't land themselves, but they came back. I was also able to bring back Furbolg, it was either 2 or 4. However, there wasn't a whole lot left of it, so rather than worrying about it, I scrapped it instead. So what we're going to try and do now is I'm going to go ahead and try and print off the Furbolg Prime, and then print off Furbolgs 2 and 4, and see how easily I can get everybody coming back into formation. So I have my utility ship already set up with Furbolg Prime there. Go ahead and turn on the welders. We fly on through. I guess it helps if I turn on the merge block. Luckily, it was already still in the area, so, you know. And almost done printing. Okay, let's check the projector. And we are done. Perfect. Alright, now I just have to squeeze past. Turn that off, turn off the merge block, and then come park this. And let me just check that I don't need to mess with any of the settings. I'm hoping that I don't. Let's see here. My actions are all on the correct numbers. Timer blocks are unassigned. Hidden stock cargo. Need to update that to have the small railguns. So I will go ahead and update the blueprint on that. Go ahead and just do that really quick. No, not ion utility. There we go. If you aren't aware of what happened there, this ship was named Ion Utility, but because this one had more blocks, and they were merged together, when I unmerged it, this ship is now just some small grid number whatever, and that one kept the name Ion Utility. Alright, let's go ahead and update Furbolg Prime. Yes, okay. And there we go. Alrighty, so now I should be able to go ahead and park this up. Let's give myself a little bit more room over here. There we go. And then we'll just give it some time to go ahead and charge its batteries. Alright, now time to come back in here. And I want to grab the printer projector, blueprints, and now I'm going to do Furbolg 2. And it is already all set up, so I just need to run this through the printer. and then we will see what it's going to do about the AI blocks. And that's kind of like the big question, because because the way I have these set up, the AI blocks are tied to the beacon for the carrier and then the beacon for Firewall Prime. I want to know if they're still going to be tied to that, or if they are just going to act lost and confused and force me to reset up the AI waypoints every single time. If I need to set up... So if I need to set up the AI waypoints every single time, then honestly, I'm not sure that drone fighters are really worth it. Because it's not easy and free to go through. It's, I have to set up the dock sequence, the undock sequence, the follow sequence, test it all out for every single fighter. And if I have to reset that up every time one of these gets, murked, these are supposed to be more disposable. And while the disposability is perfectly okay as far as like the resource cost, I can afford the resources for this all day. At this point, I might not make back enough on the ion thrusters, but then again, I might, because it's less, as long as I capture one large ion thruster intact, it pays for the ion thrusters on this thing. And, definitely go ahead and get more than enough cobalt or metal grids and iron plates and all that other stuff. So, with piracy with these things is a net positive. But, time investment wise, if these things take me 30 minutes to set up after every single one of them is lost, not worth it. So, let's go ahead, and the best way that I have for checking this is I can come on over here and check the AI blocks. So AI docking has Thanatos reference. AI follow, and I just do that. AI undocking has the Thanatos reference. It still has the waypoints. So that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean that it can dock, as I've already found. But let's go ahead and land this. Alright. And then we will go ahead and print off Firbolg 4. Wait, one other thing. This is Firbolg 2, custom data, yep. Mess that up. And I will update that blueprint off screen in just a minute. But for now, let me go ahead and print Firbolg 4. And we want to turn this on and search Firbolg 4. Perfect. It is already set up, and I just have to fly through. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this part off camera. And bring you back once it's time to start testing if the waypoints are actually remembered. Alrighty, so I have all 4 Firbolgs here. Let me, since the Firbolg Prime or Firbolg reference beacon left, let's go ahead and check AI follow. For number 3 and number 1. I have a feeling that that might end up being a little screwed up, but honestly, as long as the carrier reference remains the same, setting up new references for the follow is not the biggest of deals. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up to, let's come over here, so that way it will become very obvious that it is properly following. And I want to send the undock signal. So this is going to take 2 minutes, provided that everything is still properly set up. Ooh, pirate scout drone. Okay, whatever. Okay, so ready to go. And he is immediately moving up to follow. Okay. So if I lose the prime, as long as I just go back and reset the reference, that seems to work. Firbolg 2 is taking off. Oh, asteroid on the sun. Okay. Ready to go. Okay, okay. This is looking better. This is looking good. He comes up here. He's moving away from the launch position. Firbolg 3 is now taking off. Perfect. Okay. And he says ready to go. He's moving up. He's following. Perfect. He was one of the survivors. Okay. Firbolg 4, are you going to join the party of correctly functioning drones? Okay. Perfect. Less perfect. Are you going to come join the party? If I move, will you guys follow me? Okay, 3 of them are following me. Firbolg 4, why are you not following me? Quarter. Follow. Warm up. Okay. One of them is not following. Alright, well, this pirate scout drone has so thoughtfully decided to come on over here and exist in my presence. So I'm going to see if I can get them to get acquired. they went to hit that one, and I hate to say this, but I think I might have been the one who damaged my carrier, not them. Whoops! We're just gonna ignore that that happened. Alright. Nope. Alright, let's form up again. This time, Furball 4 decided to join the formation. And this guy... I don't know what he's doing. You know what? Never mind. Let's go ahead and tell everybody to go dock now. So they were successfully able to engage one of the enemies, though not necessarily the one I wanted them to. Alright, Furball 1 is off to dock. The other guys are maintaining formation. Furball 1, will you successfully dock? What? Wait, hey. He's going in. Wait, what? It actually successfully docked? Okay, let's hold our horses for a moment, because Furball 1 survived the last engagement. It wasn't a brand new print. But it didn't fail the dock. Okay, docking failed for Furball 2. Or did it? Just gonna leave Furball Prime there, the reference. Oh, okay. And, it's Furball 3. Furball 4. He said he failed to dock, but he actually succeeded. Furball 3 is success. Furball 3 docked? Furball 4? Will you make my day? I don't need to keep my reference beacon all the way out here anymore, so, And he docked! Woohoo! That is awesome news. So, I have these set up. I did not have to go through and redo the AI logic. I just had to go ahead and make sure that it had the reference beacon properly set. But they successfully undocked, formed up, attacked, formed up again, and docked. Okay, Furball 4 didn't form up the first time, but I'll still give him props because he at least came back after the attack order. So, kind of getting there. Kind of getting there. All right. Well, with that happening, and with me not having to go through and reprogram the AI for that, I'm actually going to go ahead and call these drones a success. So, that being said, time for me to dock this up and clean up from the pirate bruiser, I think it was, that came in over here. Oh, there's a small reactor there. Alright, perfect. And now I just need to go ahead and I'll just turn the projector back on. But before I do that, okay, so I have a projector for the Thanatos, but this is very important for anyone who decides that they want to go ahead and build a ship similar to this. I took the blueprint for the Thanatos with the door closed. This means that because the door is closed, these merged blocks were merged in. So this central door here is actually showing shut in the projection. This is important because if I turn on the projector and tell Build and Repair to go ahead and fix the ship up, and I have the hangar door open at the time, it's going to try and project a new hangar door there and weld it. No, we don't want that. So if you end up doing something similar to this and you have it projected to go ahead and be able to quickly repair it, do it with the door open. You'll thank me later. Alright, so that being said, let me go ahead and close my doors. Dun. Close. I'm going to leave that area depressurized though, because there's no real reason to pressurize it. And then I am going to head on up to my bridge, and let's aim for that place 3K away. Alrighty, so coming on up here. I can also leave the upper hangar unpressurized because I'm just gonna be coming back out to it. And aim. Jump drive main. 2841, perfect. And we will head on back to Mars. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you all back once we are closer to that unidentified signal. So see you soon. Alright, welcome back, Mars. It's been a while. It's been a while. Alright, so taking a look, it appears that our target is going to be a asteroid, and a bigger one at that. I'm going to guess that it's the bio-research facility. Right? Because there's just... No, there's 3 asteroid ones. It's the bio-research facility. It's definitely not the outpost, which is just a small little one. And the asteroid looks too consistent and solid to be the... oh, what's that? Imber Esquadron. Okay, don't care. To be the... oh... scrapyard. I don't remember the name of all of the Prototech engagements. Oh well, but I'm pretty sure this is the bio-research facility. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop about 10-ish K away. I wonder, is that an ice droid? Huh. Taking a look over upper left, that looks a lot like the asteroid's an ice asteroid, but I don't know. Anyways, I am not hurting for ice. I am not hurting for any resources except for Prototech equipment. So at this point, you know, seeing some resources out in space is kind of a good meh to me. Really, I'm a hostile entity. You don't say. Anyways. Let's go artillery. And artillery. Oh, you're already on target small ships. Okay. I don't need to worry about it then. Yeah, that definitely looks like the, what's it called? Bio-research facility. Alright, so with this being the bio-research facility, I think that what I want to do is I want to park about 10K away, which means I need to turn my dampeners on. Go ahead and pull the verbal out. Okay, maybe I'm going to get closer than 10K, but, you know, as long as I don't get too close. And did I put landing gear on the bottom of Verbal Prime? Good question. Because if it's the bio-research facility, I'm going to go ahead and go through it with the repair. With my little rocket drone here. I did not. Okay. Let me go ahead then. Where would be the best spot to stick some landing gear on this thing? I can come on over here. Oh, and I should also probably turn the projector off for the Thanatos. Prepare for lag. Alright, let's see here. I think the best spot to stick a random landing gear would be on the nose right here. And let's do retro future red. Alright, so I could stick something on here. Let me grab a steel plate. There we go. So if I stick this on, it's going to be this. Nah, let's go ahead and do a small mag plate. Okay, I can't stick that on there. Alright, fine. Let's do a pair of small mag plates then. Alright. And then I want to come in here, grab this. Name it properly. And if you are looking at this and wondering exactly what is allowing me to do this so easily, this is the Easy Block Renaming mod. It just adds this little section here. And then I want to do RP mag plates, and then I want to come on down here, switch lock, auto lock on off, and then let's come on over here, and I want to warm up. I've got 30 minutes, okay. Undock, there we go. They should start undocking, and then I want to remote access to the Thanatos, remote control, rocket, control 9. There we go. Let me check my inventory. I have autocannons, I have rockets. Okay, rocket drone is good to go. And then I want to come into my antenna. Okay, broadcast range is 5K, perfect. Ready to go, perfect. We have 2 ready. Alright, Furball 3 is undocking. I want to move up to be about 20-ish meters away. I can do 30. Oh, hey, cool. I'm still controlling the rocket drone, but I'm looking at it from here, which means I can bring this right up to me. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, I love this. Purple 4 is ready to go. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Furball Prime. I have auto lock on. Oh, this is just absolutely hilarious. I love this. Okay, yes. Okay, okay. Remote access to rocket drone. Remote control, there it is. Control, turn off dampeners. Alright, everybody is ready to go. Everybody says they're ready to go. Verbals 3 and 4, are you coming? Attacking, okay. And ready to go. Guys, please. Ugh. You were working earlier. Alright, well, 2 of them on a rocket drone should be enough to deal with whatever nonsense is going on here, provided, of course, that they keep up. Guys, come on. Come up, please. Come to me. Please? What if I say pretty please? Okay, those 2 are coming. Oh, there's a trade station there. Okay. Also, let me go ahead and activate my railguns. Okay, Furbolgs 1 and 2 are kind of keeping up. Kind of not, maybe. And that's going to be a railgun drone. Actually, you jerk. Why'd you even hit me? Because I know you hit me. Woo! There we go. is over there. Furbolg 2 is over there. Furbolg 1, did you crash? No, Furbolg 2. Furbolg... hang on. Furbolgs 3 and 4 may actually be approaching? Alright. Oh. Wait, hang on. What is a green thing there? Not an antenna. I am what is this? Oh! A giant... Wait. That looks suspiciously like a gyro from my ship. Oh, hey, there's something over here. Oh. Okay. Alright, more rail drones. Get them, boys. Woo! Oh boy, I love railguns. Okay, I love my railguns. I don't love being hit by railguns quite as much. You will not bother me anymore. Huh? Hang on. You crashed, didn't you? No? You're just confused. Alright. You know what? I will take confused. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to come on over here. I'm going to ensure that the antennas are all destroyed.
Inventory full.
There we go.
Inventory full.
And then claim the NPC grid. Perfect. Let's see. Antenna. Okay, there's only one other antenna on the grid. Where is my ship? Ah, here it is. So it should not be able to call for any more reinforcements. And now I can come down here. And then I can... And then remote access to Aw, man! That's what got hit. Alright, fine. We'll do this the hard way then. I was looking forward to this little dude, too. Alright, so we've already done this before. Somewhere down here there is a railgun turret. You know what, actually let's get a little bit closer. I guess you were at least sacrificial armor then, buddy. Let's see here. I am not seeing. Cheating! Cheating! Okay, I can't see a thing. Maybe it's not cheating. Ooh, if I push you down, well, maybe you can drift into range? One moment, let me eat some spaghetti. Where was that from? Alright, so there's an interior turret over there. Alright, there's the railgun. There's the interior turret. Go away. Much better. Alright. So, I've got that, and now I can...
Inventory full.
come through here. There's a turret right under here. Goodbye! I didn't like you anyways. Alright. This lets me now come down to here through the path of many thingy mummies. Oh, okay. Unidentified signal there. That was more than one explosion. And ganked by a turret. Lovely.
Your health is low.
Oh boy. Meal packs. Let's go ahead.
Energy low.
Oh, here we are. Here's my spaghetti. And then let's go ahead and find my rocket. Get my tools. Get a hydrogen bottle. Get one of these. And then 10 of these, and then some rockets. Cool. And that one is closed, so I... Whoop. Oh, I forgot dampeners start off. Okay. So the fastest way out now is going to be coming down here. Whee! Zooming on over here. And... let's take the rock. Whee! Zoom! Oh, shoot. If I were smart, I would have just taken the, what's it called? Razor, and then I'd have a survival kit right over there. Dang it. One of these days, I will actually remember what all I have and use some of it properly. That day is not today. Alright. Let us hurry on over here. Furbolgs are all dancing over there. It's kind of cool. And time to turn brakes on. Try and remember if I had lights for this thing. Is this my hole? No? Is this my hole? Did you lose your antenna there? No, you didn't. It's just not showing up. Okay, cool. Alright. Rock off. Aww. I have the Pro one, not the Pro one. Darn it. I have actually no earthly idea what the difference between the two is, but, you know. I hear, though, that it helps if I turn my lights on. Alright. So, body location is right here.
Low.
Interior turrets. And this is why I originally had the rocket drone. Meal.
Energy low.
Thank you. MR. Okay, let's go ahead and grab at least those two. Grab one of these. Grab one of these. Grab 10 of this. Grab my rockets. And repeat. It's closed. Downside of glass windows. Dampeners on. Remember that properly this time. Alright, this time I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take the razor, and then I will have a survival kit right there for me. Whee! Alright, now then, using the right tool for the job. Whee! Oh, I forgot how cool this ship was. I should be finding this just to fly it more often. I can replace the jump drive. Just, it's only armed with auto cannons, which is the problem. Ah. Oh well. I have a Y-wing. Totally not a Y-wing. See, different colors. And extra turrets. What were all of my settings for this? I remember nothing. Dang it. Oh boy. Alright, so I want to come down here. Okay. Nice Furbolg one sitting there at the entrance. Definitely should make some sort of a joke about don't knock the rock. Alright. Now then, I have a survival kit located right here. Now, when I inevitably die again, while raiding this base, there we go. And turn the lights on again. Come on down here. One body has vanished. There's an extra boom boom in that one. There we go. Now I can come back over here to my body. And then I can drop rockets.
Inventory full.
And see if there's any more explosives waiting to blow me up. Doesn't look like it today. Cool. And it was suspicious. Honestly, so does that one. I think there was an extra explosion there. And then there's going to be another one just over here. Think I got it? Definitely got it this time. Cool. Now... 5 minutes. Okay.
Inventory full.
See here. Then I want to... Oh, I need a steel plate. Let me see if there's space in the barrel. Yes. Grab a steel plate. I need a construction component and a display. Wait. Yeah. Okay, there's a construction component in there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. And now I can claim that jump drive with only a few minutes to spare. Okay. So now that that's been claimed, I can now come in here. So I have that. I have the drill. And whatever other Prototech goodies are available here. Bunch of ores. Alright, so I need to now come in here. Grind this down
Inventory
to claim
full.
it.
Inventory full.
There we go. I have now fully claimed that jump drive. Now I can rebuild this. I'm also going to need to take that off. And then there we go. Ooh, another Prototech frame. Perfect. Alright, so at this point, I can now take down the safe zone. Build a helm. Let's change that off of retro feature. And, oh, base is captured. Perfect. Alright, so now let's see if this also captured this. Yep, that is now mine. Let me go grab my rockets. And that's not the direction you're supposed to go.
Inventory full.
Well, timing was perfect. Okay. never mind. Let's see here. I need to come up to the piston here. And I want to reverse the piston. Get caught on something? Okay. Build direction reverse? Okay. Well, this is doing this. Let me reload my rocket launcher. Alright. Now I will very impressively drill
Energy
a hole.
low.
Thank you. Alright. So, yeah. I will call that mission success. So, what did we learn this one? Well, first off, the waypoints work. Put this for. So I can go ahead and I can lose fighters, and then I can go and I can reprint the fighters. And I need to go in and just set the pitchfork. I haven't seen that one before. I need to set the reference point back to, you know, the Thanatos, and for the my Furbolg. Oh, for the love of... That was a horrible noise. Alright, you know what? You want to come over here? Blow them up, buddies. We'll get one more engagement today. Furbolg 1. Two, three, four. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Railguns, go. Alright. Reloading here. And blasting. Aerodrome. Okay, he's over there playing with the thing. What? Oh, there's another aerodrome. What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. There's a pitchfork and arrow drone. And I have apparently used up all of my ammo. You know what? Firbolgs? Save me? Firbolg 4 is out there playing. Firbolgs 1 and 3, 1, 2, and 3 are all over here. So, you know what? I'm going to leave Firbolg 1 over here, take the rock home, and then come back over with the Thanatos to perform proper cleanup procedures. Whee! What? What is going on? I'm so confused. Someone save me. Bottom. Top. Okay. Thrust. I want you to shoot anything that has thrusters. That's right. Go down. Down. There we go. Yep. Yep. There we go. Alright. Woo! Alright. Where's my... Okay. Firbolg 4 is over there. Thanatos is all the way back here. Alright. Yeah. So I'm gonna go home. I'm going to grab all of my, stuff to come and loot this, and hey, I'll have a second Prototech drill. Worst case scenario is I can scrap it, or I can build a really silly miner with 2 Prototech drills on it. That could be fun. Anyways, if you watched all the way to the end of this, thank you very much for watching. I am more impressed by the fighter and the drone fighters than I thought I would be going into this. And yeah, I might even go ahead and print some more. And fun. Also, I need to replace the rocket drone, because that was sad. He did not deserve to die like that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.